This is author Jeanne Bender in my Lindie Lou and You Kids Corner, and I have a special guest today. This is Bella. Bella is one of the main characters in the Lindie Lou book 4, Big City Magic, Uncover the Secret of the Big Apple, and I'm going to tell you more about this when our show starts. We're also going to be learning a new craft, and we're going to learn all about Christmas traditions during this special time of the year. And I have my special holiday flower with me and my Lindie Lou books, and we're going to start in just a few minutes. So why don't we play the Lindie Lou song? Bella, would you like to hear the Lindie Lou song? Okay. Let's hit the play button. Bella had knee surgery. That's why I have her leash on, so she won't jump down. Isn't she the sweetest? Hello. And here's Lindie Lou. Lindie Lou and Bella are really good friends. Hi. Say hi to Lindie Lou. Is that your friend Lindie Lou? Yes. Yes. Oh, are you hugging? Okay, sit. That's Lindie Lou. She's your friend, isn't she? Oh, look at Bella, so happy to see Lindie Lou. Yes. Okay. Sit. Sit down, Bella. Your tail. Look at your tail. Bella, where you take me. La la la, la 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 la, la la. Oh, let's see who's on. All kinds of people. Hi, Heidi. She's saying hi to Lindie Lou and Bella. Sit, Bella, sit. Good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. And there is my mother is watching. Hi, Mumsy. And Alanya, her caregiver, is here. And Heidi's saying Bella is a beautiful boxer. Actually, Bella is part pit bull, part golden lab, aren't you, Bella? Aren't you? Oh, she's going to take a little nap for a second. Good girl. Lindie Lou. And Diane's here. Hi, Diane. Lindie Lou says hi, and so does Bella. And Merry Christmas to you, too. Hi, Bella. Here's Bella. Yes. She is very good friends with Lindie Lou in real life, and now she gets to meet the Lindie Lou stuffy. She's getting so excited. Is that your Lindie Lou? Aww. She's so excited. Look at her tail wag. Okay, now sit. We're going to put Lindie Lou over here. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. I'll give you a little treat. Isn't she sweet? Oh, Diane is saying hi to Bella, and there's Nancy saying hi, Nancy. Oh. And Heidi is saying hi to Mumsy. And we are going to start as soon as the song finishes. So let's put Lindie Lou over here. Let's say Bella. Sit. Bella. Sit. You're a good girl. Sit. Good girl. All right. Let's start our show, Bella. And I have another chair here because who knows? Somebody else might show up because I am in a different location this week. And I'm going to put Lindie Lou right there. Oops, I don't know if Bella's going to let Lindie Lou sit here. Are you going to let Lindie Lou sit here? Oh, she wants to play. Bella, you must sit. Sit. Good girl. Okay, I'm going to put Lindie Lou right here so everybody can watch the show with us. There we go. So thank you for joining Bella and me in our Lindie Lou and You Kids Corner for our weekly show this week. And I just would like you to know that last week we were in Highlands, North Carolina, and we made a snowman with fake snow. Remember how much fun that was? Well, before I tell, and we are going to talk a little bit about holiday traditions. And I am really, really excited because my guest has shown up, and here he is. Matthew, please come around and join me in this chair. Matthew is here because this week I am in Atlanta, Georgia at my sister Lisa's house, and this is my nephew, Matthew. So there he is. So Matthew's going to join our show today. Thank you so much for coming.
Can I join you?
And guess who else is here? Here comes Lisa. Lisa is my sister, but she is also in book 4, Lindie Lou Goes to the Big City. And in Big City Magic, Lisa's in the book, and so is Bella. I'm going to show you a picture of Bella and Lindie Lou. Here they are in the book, in book 4. And this chapter is called Bella and, let's see, Lisa and Bella. And this is a section of the book where Lindie Lou actually meets Bella and Lisa for the first time in the big city. And we need to move you over a little bit more this way. There we are. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun to have people with us today. I'm going to let you hold Lindie Lou so she can be a part of our show. Bella went all excited when she saw Lindie Lou. And so I am here in the state of Georgia, in the city of Atlanta. And as you know, every week I show you a map of the places that I go. And each one of the ones that are colored in are places that I've been before. So last week we were in North Carolina, and this week we're in Georgia. And also when we were in North Carolina, do you remember Evelyn joined us from Key West, Florida, which is this dot right down here at the bottom of the state of Florida. So that's why we've colored in the state of Florida this week. So here we are in Atlanta. We're going to talk about holiday traditions, and we're going to make a coin bank out of things you can find in your home. But before I tell you more about holiday traditions with my sister Lisa and my nephew Matthew, I'd like to show you my kids' corner. Here we are in Atlanta, and I didn't put very many decorations in or pillows or blankets like I usually do because this time I have people I love with me. And of course I have my Lindie Lou books, and we have our holiday flower arrangement, and we are so happy to be with you today. Do you have a kids' corner in your house? We certainly hope so. And if you do, make sure you enjoy it because it's your place to create, to have fun, to read, and to enjoy. And let's see who else. Oh, Nancy's saying hi. Oh, we have all kinds of people on today. Nancy's saying hi to Matthew and Lisa. And Romika is here. Oh, Romika is here. She's saying hi. And Chris and Ryan are with her. Hi, Chris. Hi, Ryan. Let's say hi to Romika. Hi, Chris and Ryan.
Chris and Ryan.
And Nancy says, we're having a party. Absolutely. That's exactly what we're doing. So now let's go into some of our holiday traditions. Do you see what this is? This is a Christmas jar. Nancy mentioned this last week when we were talking about the holidays, and I looked it up, and a Christmas jar is a wonderful tradition. It can also be a Kwanzaa jar, a Hanukkah jar, or even a Boxing Day jar. This tradition inspires us to put our spare change into a jar or a bank. You do this for the entire year, and at the end of the year, you give the money to someone in need. So I think this is really a thoughtful tradition, isn't it? Oh, there's Bella. And this tradition inspires us to put our change away every year. And the best part of it is that you get to think about who you're going to give the money to, who's going to receive this amazing gift next year. So this tradition teaches us about the joy of giving and how good it feels to help someone not as fortunate as us. So I think the Christmas jar is a great tradition. And our next tradition last week was mentioned by Kelly and Caleb. Lisa and Matthew, have you ever heard of the tradition of the elf on the shelf?
Yes.
It's pretty funny. I had never heard of it. Thank you so much, Kelly, for mentioning it. I'm going to see if she's on today. And the elf on the shelf is a tradition about an elf who visits your home from Thanksgiving Day to Christmas Eve. The elf then returns to the North Pole until the next year. Santa's elves hide in people's homes. They are Santa's little helpers and are there to watch what's going on in your household. Once everybody goes to bed, the elf flies back to the North Pole to report to Santa Claus about the activities, good and bad, that have taken place throughout the day. Before the family wakes up each morning, the scout elf flies back from the North Pole and hides in a new place each morning in your house. The elf on the shelf gets its magic when you give it a name, and the name should come from a loving child. Once your elf is named, it receives its special Christmas magic, which allows it to fly to and from the North Pole. The magic might disappear if your elf is touched. And I read somewhere that it's okay to pick it up with a tongs or a something like a spoon and fork, but you're not supposed to touch it. And there is another rule to follow. So it will come back the next day. And the rule said there is only one rule that you have to follow. So I will come back and be here tomorrow. Please do not touch me. My magic might go, and Santa won't hear all that I've seen and I know. And these rhymes are also in a book called The Elf on the Shelf. So you can pick up this book, and I believe it also comes with an elf. Although families are told not to touch their scout elf, they can speak to it and tell it their Christmas wishes so that it can report back to Santa accurately. The elf's job ends on Christmas Day when it leaves your home for the last time to go to the North Pole and stay with Santa until next Christmas season. So if you haven't played the Elf on the Shelf game, I think it would be a lot of fun to try this year. And I'm going to show you another very, very special tradition, which many of you know about. And here it is. And this tradition is called the Red Kettle. There's the Red Kettle. And this Red Kettle is the Salvation Army's most famous holiday tradition. Volunteers offer to stand outside a business and sing holiday songs and ring a bell to inspire passerbys to place donations of cash inside the Red Kettle. People have dropped many things into the Salvation Army Christmas kettle, including gold coins, jewelry, and even large checks. Some of these donations have included a diamond ring, 5 golden rings, which was inspired by the 12 Days of Christmas song when they sing 5 golden rings. They found 5 golden rings in one. There was a check placed in one of these kettles for $14,845 and even a check for $500,000.
Wow.
Can you imagine? And do you know what else they found in the golden kettle? Gold teeth. So the next time you see the Salvation Army's volunteers standing near a red kettle, ringing a bell, please leave them a donation. And remember, no gift is too small or too big, and the donation you give is helping someone in need. And I have one more tradition to share with you, and this tradition is called Adopt a Family. And since I'm with my family today, I'm not going to show a picture. I'm going to have our family tell you how you can adopt a family. The Adopt the Family program was designed for organizations, churches, schools, and neighborhoods, and even families like us. When someone adopts a family, they take on the responsibility for someone or all of the family and their needs during the holidays. Gifts you give to the family, it can include a traditional holiday dinner, maybe some ham or goose, sweet potatoes and vegetables. You can also give them some Christmas cookies. It can include a Christmas tree that you bring over and decorate because maybe they weren't going to have a tree this year. Or you can even give them stockings and hang them in the house and put some gifts in them. As a matter of fact, we sold quite a few Lindie Lou books for stocking stuffers this year, which is also a nice thing to give during the holidays. Some organizations, churches, schools, and neighborhoods find out which families in their communities are in need, and everyone buys them a gift. After all the gifts are collected, they are given to the family to be opened on Christmas or on any holiday you decide, because the Adopt a Family tradition can be done all year round. So I think that's also a very, very wonderful tradition.
Can I tell you something?
Please.
Most grocery stores have prepackaged meals on Thanksgiving and Christmas for your adoptive family, so it makes it easier for you to grab that meal while you're in the store shopping, so you don't have to spend a whole day cooking, but you can still make someone's Christmas magical by picking it up in the store and delivering it to their house.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful,
Yes.
Lisa. Thanks for sharing that. I didn't know about that, did you?
No.
That's really amazing. Do you
Well,
have
you'll
to...
be delivering on Christmas Eve this year,
Yeah.
Matthew, because we're in the program.
Oh, how wonderful. So you have to sign up ahead of time?
Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm going to look into that as well. And so, as you can see, there are many wonderful traditions you can choose from. Hey, wait a minute, Lisa and Matthew. I have an idea. Let's start a new tradition right now. Okay, so let's see. Holiday traditions are fun. They can also help others. Traditions are events we do together as a group, a family, or just individually. So maybe we should try a new tradition this year. I have an idea. Many traditions help others, but what about things that help us, like our pets, for instance? If you have a pet, a favorite plant, or even a favorite memory in your home, you could place something on it or near it to remind you during the holidays that this is special to you. For example, if you have a fish, maybe you'd like to put a bow on the fish tank. Or if you have a bird, maybe you want to tie a ribbon on the cage. Picking anything in your home that you appreciate can be chosen. So I'm making this up now, but if you don't have a pet, maybe it'll be a picture of someone that you won't be seeing during the holidays, or a plant that you enjoy. And
Look who's
Actually,
hearing
that
you.
one has a bow on it. Are you listening to me, Bella? Oh, she's so excited. And we should think of a way to remember something special around us. So I want to show you something I did with Lindie Lou a couple of years ago. Here's the real Lindie Lou. I had a very special holiday necklace made for Lindie Lou, and here she is. She was at Rod and Romica's house. I see smiles from Romica coming in, and there's little Lindie Lou in her holiday necklace. So I think what I'm going to do to start this new holiday tradition to remind me of something special in my house is I am going to take this pretty bow and I'm going to put it on Lindie Lou. Watch out, Matthew, I almost put it on you. So this is going to remind me how special Lindie Lou is to me. She travels with me all the time. Bella likes her too. And this is going to be my special way to think of Lindie Lou during the holiday season. So now that we have a new tradition, we can do this every year during the holidays because the holidays can be very, very hectic. Oh, Diane said Lindie Lou's new necklace is beautiful. Maybe I'll put it up on her head tomorrow. Okay. And this way, every time I see my stuffy, even though I'm busy with the holidays, I won't forget about her or how much I appreciate her. And I hope you choose something in your house to do the same thing with. And I think that it was a lot of fun creating a new tradition this year. Let's see. Maybe we should give this new tradition a name. Can you think of something? Oh, Romica's sending a dog picture and a heart for Lindie Lou. Can you think of a name that we could name this tradition? I was thinking maybe we could name it the Who's Special tradition, and the bow or whatever we decide to put on our special item or a person or a pet or plant or thing will be very special to us. So maybe we should call it Who's Special. And if you have another idea, please let me know what it is. And I'd love to hear from you. And now we have come to the part of our program when I am going to show you about making a holiday.
There's packages at the door.
Oh, there are packages at the door. Oh boy, it's Christmas time. There are packages being delivered. Thank you, Bella. Oh, is that her tail? Or is that just...
No, it's just...
Anyway, so I thought since we are doing the Christmas jar tradition, maybe we could make some really cool holiday banks out of things that we have at home. And I especially like this one because you can see the coins that are inside the bank and they're made out of jars. And I think they're really cute too. So maybe we should start this year with our Christmas jar bank. And one of the things you could do is you could make one out of a bottle, a simple plastic bottle in your house. So the first thing you do is you cut a piece out of the center and slide it together. That way you'll be able to open it when it has money inside. And then you take some spray paint and you can spray it any color you want. In this case, we have sprayed it a pink color because we want to make a piggy bank. And so as you can see, you can take something as simple as a jar and make a bank out of it and save all your coins for somebody special at the end of the year. Oh, Diane said she loves that little bank. Well, you have other things in your house that you can make banks out of. How about this crazy cute one? This is a bleach bottle, and as you can see, it's been painted pink. It's been given a bow. Maybe that's because it's one of our special Who's Special Tradition. Maybe that's why it has a bow. And look at, they used spools of thread for the feet, and I just think that is so creative, and buttons for the eyes and nose, and I just think that's a super special, fun bank. And I'm going to show you another one. I think this is one a kid might enjoy. It's a big purple bottle piggy bank with a green cap, and I just thought that was another cute bank, very easy to make and very fun. And you can also use other things in your house. How about making a bank out of Kleenex boxes? Aren't they adorable? Mm-hmm. And in this case, these boxes are super pretty and super pink. And I think they did a great job turning these Kleenex boxes. I think they wrapped them in like printing paper from your mom and dad's printer and colored them. And this one I thought was especially cute. I think they actually put the stuffed animal inside the bank, and that's why its head sticking out. You could also make it, as you can tell, this is also made with a Kleenex box. These look like rolls of toilet paper left over, and there's you could use a styrofoam ball for the head and a cup for the nose, and make your own piggy bank this way. And I found another one that I thought was really, really cute. This is probably one Matthew would like.
Absolutely.
Because it's made with simple jars, plastic covers, probably plastic jars, and all you have to do is buy some eyes and draw a mustache or cut a mustache out of paper and fill it with coins for your person, special person that you've chosen. And one of the things that there's another one I found that I thought was a really great idea is you might want to collect more things from more than one bank. You might want one bank for things you're going to save, because it's good to save money. You might have a bank for money you're going to give. And then you could also have a bank for money you're going to spend, maybe on your own Christmas presents. So I thought this was a great idea, and it looks like they've chosen yogurt containers, ice cream containers. This looks like a bottle of water, and they've been decorated very nicely. And I would like to show you one that I found that I just thought was so cute. I had to share it with you because it reminded me of Lindie Lou. And here it is. This is a puppy dog bank. And as you can see from the bottom picture, that this bank has a slot for you to put money in, and it's been made out of, does that look like twine, Lisa and Matthew? I think it looks like some kind of twine, and bows and eyes, and I just thought this was one of the cutest banks I've ever seen. So I hope we have given you some great ideas for the holidays and traditions, which are always special and always fun. And Diane is sending big hearts and saying this is another great idea, because every week we do introduce a new craft, and Romika and Chris and Ryan say they love this new tradition. So I'm glad you enjoyed our craft for this week and our tradition message. And now it looks like it's time for us to say goodbye and end our program today. Thank you for joining us, my sister Lisa and Matthew in Atlanta, Georgia this week. And remember, I don't know who's going to be with me next week, Thursday at the same time, for our Lindie Lou and You Kids Corner group. And I want you all to have a great week. I know you're preparing for the holidays. And remember to spend time in your Kids Corner. It's your special place to relax, to enjoy, to dream, to read. And it's okay to invite your friends and family to join you and bring in your little Lindie Lou stuffies. But remember, it's your kids' corner, your place to go and be relaxed and quiet and a safe place for you to be. And if you haven't created a kids' corner yet, please make sure you do. Bring in your pillows, your blankets, your toys, and enjoy. I want to thank you so much for visiting us today in our Kids Corner. And so for now, this is Lisa, Bella, who's sleeping, Matthew, and Lindie Lou saying goodbye for this week. And remember, it's all about Lindie Lou and you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.